coming up. KBN is locking into the Bowser here. Oh. There was a pop-off elsewhere in the menu, but I thought it was about to stream for a minute, but it was not. All right, the Pyra Mythra from Tay, so pretty classic stuff that we're used to seeing from these competitors. It's actually been a while since I've seen Tai's Pyra Mythra, so I'm excited to see this again. Making a hell of a run tonight too, man. Winner semis, good stuff. Starting out playing very, very careful. Oh, you can just foresight the Fire Breath, okay. Ends up working out for KB instead, though. Here's those first couple of hits, these Mythra combos coming out. Very difficult to escape once you're stuck in that pressure. There we go, another solid string here. KB trying to find the up B out of shield, but Tai is playing around it pretty well to prevent that reversal option from being a factor. And you can see KB starting to try to mix things up, do things a little bit differently instead. The command grab, the full hop command grab, classic conditioning. Sliding forwards on the ledge doesn't quite catch, but the up smash will. KB taking an early stock. I mean, that's what you want when you're playing a character like Bowser, right? You want to find something big, early, shake the mental, force them to have to play even more careful. Foresight through the Fire Breath, though. Tai is not shaken in the slightest. Will be punished for that forward tilt on shield, though. KB, KB did every button, man. Shields, tilts, just anything for pressure. Just need to look scary, man. Ooh, whiff grab. KB punished with the forward tilt Fire Breath on the ledge for a little bit of extra damage, but can't quite get the ledge trap. Tai gets the reversal instead with the neutral B, switching to Pyra. Looking for the Prominence Revolt, but not quite going to find that spike. But still, you've got Pyra out at kill percent. This is not a bad place to be. And still, ooh, I don't know though, off stage. Oh, from the ledge, the Prominence Revolt. That is not going to kill from that side of the stage, but it is going to do quite a bit of damage. And maybe soften up for that forward tilt one more time. That first one didn't do it. The second one might. It's the down air to cover the get up instead. Tai evening the stocks up.
Tay is playing absolutely fantastic. He's always been a player on my radar just because he's always been, you know, box ages is scary, but oh my god, he's actually still living and should know he has no jump.
Yeah, I know. Without a jump, you're not living regardless of whether the blast zone comes into play or not.
But he has been a player I've had the pleasure of watching the journey. You know, I first fought him at Moko Masters, and that was when he was kind of new. You know, not gonna kind of farmed him, but still, I could tell he had the text go down. Just some of the neutral was lacking. Then I just been seeing that neutral build and build and build, and now he's almost unstoppable. Let's say as he wished that punish for that, but that's okay. But you know, seeing him top 8 the hill, seeing him top 8 Xanadu's, he has been on a tear, and now top 8ing this event. Winner's side, one of the more stacked locals to happen in a very long time here.
Yeah, the level of competition out here is just ridiculous. So getting a top 8 out here, I mean, honestly, I feel like getting a top 8 out here is more prestigious than even if you get a top 8 in like the old Xanadu, honestly.
Well, maybe, I mean, I'll take it.
Point for point, I think out of the people who are here on a regular basis, it's tough. Oh my god.
I will say though, this is the one time I will think about like what could have been. I farmed Tay, all I'm saying. He's beat me once, but I think our set count's like 4-1 my favor. And if I beat Micro and if KFE, wins this, I would have fought him, and I'm like, dang it. But anyway, that's behind us. Micro honestly outplayed me. Like he's the only Steve I have not beaten in region.
I feel you.
So he's the best Steve in region, all I'm saying. But no, I'm so excited to see how well he does in this tournament because he's one set away from qualifying for KML 5Y happening this weekend right here. Tay is also just one set away. He needs to win this one or win his if he loses this, win the loser set against Micro.
For some reason, I was thinking we already had the qualifiers decided, but I forgot this one is also
exactly. That's why there's such a high turnout here, and that's what makes it even more insane. The upsets that have been happening, you guys. Seriously, check that bracket. It is insane. We've had like what, a Veil beating K24, who then loses to my boy Grover or Muppet, and that is great counterplay. I did not know about that. Spot dodge.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a lot of that is spot dodge that actually goes through the Fire Breath with Foresight to get those openings. KB is going to be very careful about using those in the neutral, at least with Mythra's on the screen.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an errant up B right there. Gets the up smash, and that will not be killing at 117 on the heaviest character in the game. However, it was close. And oh my god, don't scare me like that, man.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Threading the needle in that recovery is KB, but it's not going to keep him alive for long.
Thing is though, just in recent sort of MDVA history, Maroon taking his historic set off of save in this exact matchup right now. So I'm pretty sure KB, and he was talking to me about it too. He was just like, yeah, he played that matchup perfectly, which means KB knows how to play this matchup perfectly. I have no doubt he can make the comeback happen. Going for the ledge flip, I like that, but that's a fair tilt.
The get-up attack spiked or slammed off the side of the stage, setting out like a nasty horizontal angle that set KFE up for that punish, too.
Yep, good Lightning Buster for the max damage. Bowser cannot tough guy through that. And fun fact, Bowser Grid Attack is the largest in the entire game.
Yeah, it's huge. And it's not just like it's not just horizontal either, it's vertical.
No, it anti-airs. It's crazy.
Like
Anyway.
you can't short hop on it.
I like how tricky T's being with his move here. Side B's and normally Pyra's, reclaim center stage, but no, he's like rolling in, and he's really trying to get the 2-frame with the Blazing End. I like it.
Yeah.
Or Prominence Revolt.
Well, like the reason you're
Oh, he trumped!
Oh no, hold on. The parry, the grab, KFE with one opening.
Oh, he did not mean to do jump air dodge there. And now that Flame Breath, that might have been another misinput, but I feel like that was intentional with the drift back. Still, not enough to save you. And now Tay is up heavily in this game at number 2.
Yeah, Tay, and running away with it too. I mean, 60% unanswered on this last stock as well.
I'm loving...
Not out of it just yet.
I am really loving the ledge trump attempts from Tay. Maybe showing his hand a little bit early though, but still, that's a good thing. It could just be conditioning for all we know. He's probably going to go for another one. That's actually so scary.
Oh, what was that? It
Yeah,
didn't even hit shield, it looked like. What happened?
Bowser just, he tough guy, man. He's a tough guy.
Yeah. I didn't know you could tough guy a full forward smash though.
Also, you're a scrub for doing jab side B. Anyway. Oh, he read that, but he could have forward smashed.
Jab side B is legitimate pressure. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's a mix between jab side B and jab 1, jab 2. Like, that's real. That's real.
Fair enough. All right, but does he get this forward tilt? No, he doesn't. Not try to parry one of the hits, but just mistimed ever so slightly. And now, yeah, he wants forward tilt. You could really tell.
Oh, that forward smash could have just ended the stock there, but KFE forward airing out, looking for something on ledge. Not going to find it.
That's not going to kill.
First neutral B for the fake kill flash.
Ooh, the neutral B to stall before ending it with that down air. I am loving Tay's ledge play right now. I love some of the things he's doing, like those up Bs. If you're confused, he's faking out between going for ledge trump with up B, with reverse Pyra up B. And if your opponent tries to avoid the ledge trump and maybe, avoid the ledge slightly, then he just goes back on stage and hits you with the extremely strong Prominence Revolt with probably bad DI since you're avoiding the ledge. So that is a super scary trap that I am just now being made aware of. KB yet to fall victim to it, but I think it will happen at least sometime here. And we have Kalos as the counter pick coming out from KB.
So I remember I was playing a lot when Pyra Mythra came out, so I got to see a lot of like the Pyra Mythras as they were first kind of like exploring the character and all that. And, like the first thing, a lot of the first stuff that was found was a lot of like the Pyra cheese, which is why like there was a lot of people who were like, no, Pyra's the better one, no, Mythra's the better one. Like now we're kind of all in the same boat that like Mythra's the better one.
But Pyra's
you
no
play
slouch.
Pyra because you need to be able to kill people sometimes at earlier percents, right? And he's got like, if you can get a ledge trap, he gets higher value ledge traps, right?
Do you want something crazy? I think Kirby Mythra's even, but Kirby Pyra's like -3.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, I guess because like you just make the wrong move and just die, right?
Yeah, exactly. And also just the bigger the hitbox, it sucks. And also Mythra has to be in like sort of my threat range, but still, yeah, I like how early that Tay is like switching to Pyra. Like normally you want to get like above 100% on the heaviest character in the game, but no, Pyra just has the kill power and the damage output to make it no issue.
Well, so like the whole reason you play Pyra instead of Mythra in the first place is like, or Mythra instead of Pyra is because Pyra struggles in the neutral against a lot of characters. She doesn't have the same like the frame data and all that, right?
But
when
her
you're playing
advantage
against Bowser, who's another character who doesn't have a ton of frame data, you can play the Pyra and you get more reward off of it. You're more reliably going to find openings, and then you get more reward off of it for, once you're like above 70 or so percent because of the knockback, you get early kill options. So I kind of get it. I think it makes perfect sense.
Indeed, but still though, he's hard pressed to find the stock. Finally will get it with that forward tilt, getting a taste of his own medicine is caving.
Yeah, and case in point right there, like those like last 7 or 8 hits on Pyra that stock. If those were like Mythra hits, they're like a little bit of extra damage, but then K-Beam's still like over the stage, took us to play the game, but since it's Pyra hitting those hits.
Ooh, that second air dodge was so good! Alright, this should be a forward tilt,
Yeah, that's it.
That was an unfortunate trade with the Flame Breath right there. Made it to where he had to up B at a spot where he pokes his head above the ledge, and KFE does not miss those. Unfortunately, Tay misses that F smash. And were we trying to even the stocks right there, he would have been able to control it, so if that side be connected, that might have been a suicide.
Yeah, that could have been somewhat grim, but
oh my god, maybe he doesn't even need it because he has brought this back. Considering the weight differential, this is basically even. Okay, now it's actually just in Bowser's favor outright.
You still gotta get the hit though, is the thing, right? Pyra coming out, so things are a little bit more difficult. Playing a little bit more spacing oriented.
Yeah, speaking of space, you see that dash back to avoid that flame breath that was kind of, or that fortune that was crazy, and just the YOLO dash attack. I like that confidence. And I understand now why K-Bean has picked Kalos. If he ever gets Pyra spiked, he could just tech on the wall.
Yeah. Gives you like one less thing you have to worry about, or at least you still got to worry about it, but you can react to it and fix it, right? Pyra out one more time. These ledge traps have been brutal for Ty.
How did that miss? But still, the side B just barely skirting underneath Pyra. And look at this movement from Tay. He's so good at avoiding these kill hitboxes that KFE just throwing out. Wow.
In the middle of the jabs.
Bowser
Parry, forward tilt.
Ooh, okay, that was a very good foresight. And actually able to get forward throw dash like that is a true combo. Gets the tech, but up is the wrong way. But no, Tay's not ready with any punish.
I mean, it's, you know, normally you're not expecting that up B to come the wrong way anyways. There's nothing to punish, so I kind of get missing the opportunity, but at the same time, man, that could have been just game over right there. And now you've got to play out this last stock, which is looking more and more like KFE might run away with.
Indeed, on that back air, had that actually like come out, that would have been a hit for sure, and that move does 20%. And wow, the shield actually looking a little bit suspect, and my goodness, why is he at 72?
Yeah, Tai trying to use that side B as a range tool to try to poke KFE out, but KFE's playing so well.
That is like the first time I've ever seen KFE miss space up smash at ledge. That is a rare occurrence, so Tay definitely counting his luck. He starts, he was just walking!
No. That's insane.
Good grab. That is another thing too. You are so pressured just to shield there. KFE is the amazing ledge play. Oh, how did that F2 miss? She was inside the hurt box and so it didn't connect.
That's insane.
That should have been at least a ledge trap for KFE, if not the game. But still, I like the Mythra pick here as you are back in neutral. Going for the gentleman too, because he would have armored through the rapid jab.
Right. Yeah, you cannot rapid jab this character. He just armors right through it.
Good job on KFE not doing the elite smash down air. All right, does he go for the edge guard?
This could be it. Oh, Tai cheating past the ledge to the side. Air dodge, but it's not going to be enough. KFE finds the up tilt.
Slight miscalculation there on Tay, going for the nair instead of that back air that would have sealed it out. KFE breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief because that was as close as it could have gone. But if you're Tay, you know, look at that stone cold killer. This man is always kept his emotions in check for any bracket match that he is in, and he knows that he can do the adjustments he can make to take it home.
Yeah, I mean, even with that going the way that it did, it was a very close game, and I feel like Tay has just been playing so clean. KFE's having to really get creative
work for it, yeah,
to find these openings that actually take stocks. And I think Tay just, you know, if KFE runs out of tricks, runs out of those little gotchas, that could be it for Tay.
I know, right? Because right now the thing that's going for him is the confidence. Like he's not hesitating about how he's gonna make it back. He commits to a recovery and he goes for it. We've seen a lot of those side Bs. We didn't see any more of that. Again, he's like. Again, he's playing confident, and I feel like if that confidence goes away, thinking, oh, dang it, I need to play slower because I just lost that game, because I was holding forward. No, the confidence is what was making KFE air dodge, miss punishes, and it was what was making him, you know, struggle to really get the kill until it finally got it.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, speaking of that confidence, it is KFE coming out with that first neutral win. But, you know, Tay still keeps it together, though. Flipping it right back.
And 60% for basically doubling the percent that KFE is backed onto him. And one of the few moves I've seen beat Whirling Fortress like that.
Yeah, which is insane, because it feels like anybody else swings into that move and, like, they get hit, right?
Force smash, aw. Yeah.
They would shield out, though.
KFE scouted out that roll. So many Pyras do that. This time, catching that side B, both players are confident. You are right.
Yeah. KFE, I feel like
that's the confidence to talk about. Yeah. KFE
is never playing from a place of no confidence. I feel like KFE always just feels like, yeah, I just need to hit the right button and I win, right? I think it's the benefit of being a heavies player is that like you're always like, yeah, but I'm like 2 buttons away from winning this game, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I just didn't find the right buttons, but once I do, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Ooh, the outranging of that forward tilt with the forward tilt of their own. Do we see another up B? No. And that's going to be a back here, catching that get-up attack. A little bit too reliant on that move sometimes as every Bowser player, but hey, I understand. That move was crazy.
Yeah. By the way, only Bowser ever living to 170 against Pyra. Just insane.
Yeah, no, but literally every aerial kills, even every aerial sour spot kills at that percent for every other character too.
Oh no, man, that might just be it. Can you make it back?
No, he definitely can, but going high, so smart. Tay ready for the low recovery, but still, this has been 98% unanswered. Do we get the spike? Barely not.
Fishing for it though, gets one more chance to try too.
Hollow Bastion just seems to be Tay's stage. He's playing so well. That's gonna be it. That was dead anyway because he burned his jump during that nair.
So that Bowser nair, falling like that, you cannot jump out of that. It feels like you should. It feels like what you have to do. Because air dodging there feels awful too, and like it kind of is.
So did you see that move from Tomahawk?
I did,
oh,
yeah. Oh,
they just overlapped. Yeah, no, that was. just a really, really good conversion from KFE. One of the only ones that Bowser already has, but it's kind of the only one he needs. It's insane. And oh god, he is playing so much better at the ledge now, catching these get-up options, but unfortunately, his Flame Breath loses to side B.
It returned to center on the flames there. Send him right back. I don't want him. Okay.
Oh! That was a perfectly played stock from KFE right there. Not letting Tay get a single moment to press any advantage state. Just keeping him at ledge and getting right every single time. Oh, I thought that was it for a second, but no.
Yeah, and if Tay can't find the stock to trade back right away, it's going to be really hard to stay confident with the way this game is going, especially with it being their tournament stock or their winner's side stock
that's
on
it.
the line.
The down tilt was so smart. That's it. Oh, you didn't have to do it like that, but
extra.
that was an insane. He didn't get hit for a solid 30 seconds, and with that, he took 2 stocks.
Here's the thing. I talk to KBN all the time. Great guy, fun guy. Always been a pleasure to talk to. Definitively a villain.
Oh, yeah.
And that last stock
Oh,
proved
yeah.
it. Like, you didn't have to go for
There were 3 other options he could have done, and that would have killed. But no, he wanted to send them down into that bottom blast zone. And now that's going to be KFE with a comfortable spot in Winners Finals, where he will be versus... Actually, who is he versus?
Oh, God,
one between Nope and...
Nope, yeah.
Oh, Nope. Well, oh, my God. Nope's in Winners Finals, too?
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude. Nope is popping off. Love to see it.
Nope. I like